Coverage of high school sports is brought to you in part by Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, Pentucket Medical, Nick's Pizza, Institution for Savings Bank, Oregano Pizzeria and Restaurant, Appleton Eye Associates, Giuseppe's Fresh Pasta and Fine Food, Port City Sandwich Company. We would like to thank Nick's Pizza for being the Feed the Crew sponsor. Okay, welcome to Newburyport High School for the soccer game between Newburyport and Pentucket. This is the boys' game, and this is again the ALS Cup, the annual ALS Cup held here in Newburyport, actually alternating between Newburyport and Pentucket. This game tonight, Pentucket has a record of 7-3-2. Newburyport 1-10-2. Clippers struggling a little bit this year, Steve.
They are, but I have to say, Rich, from having observed the games, they've really put in a valiant effort. First half, they've really been strong overall, and they've held their own. They get worn down as time goes on, but a good bunch of kids, good bunch of players.
And Pentucket's strong, as we said, with a 7-3-2 record. And as we look at the standings for the Cape Ann League in soccer, we see that in the division, because Masconomet's out in front, followed by North Reading, and Pentucket's in third. There's a big gap between them. Masco has 25 points, North Reading 23, Pentucket 16, and Newburyport's last in the division right now. So it's going to be an uphill battle for Newburyport.
Yeah, Pentucket's been really strong for quite a few years. They've always had a strong program over there. And I think Sean Blue has really been developing the program for the Clippers from the youth level all the way up. He's been working hard to make it a going concern.
And this game always is a special thing for the players on the team, knowing the ALS Cup and playing for to help out with the ALS and people got it. I know Bob Clark mentioned there's going to be a scholarship involved with this for one of the participants.
And it's in the name of Brent Paulus, young man that we knew through the 80s.
Sure.
Was an outstanding athlete and an outstanding supporter of Newburyport sports, no matter what the sport was.
Exactly. Yep. I know when he used to play in the senior league, and Whiskey Dresser was his coach, and maybe his brother. Brett, and he wouldn't call him by the first name, he would call him Twin. Hey, Twin.
It was easier that way.
Yeah, John was quite a guy, but he had a great time coaching those guys, and I know they really had a lot of fun playing, and it's tragic that he hit by ALS.
Outstanding family as far as the way they've approached it, too.
Also, right now, we're going to have the seniors from Newburyport being introduced with their parents.
Jake Shackman. Very nice.
We did the football game last night in Massachusetts and introduced the seniors of the football team and the cheerleaders. And there were 27 cheerleaders, like 9 of them were seniors, and there must have been about 20 football players introduced. And their roster was 93 people in the football roster. They had duplicate numbers. So it was a long time doing the introduction of the seniors. It was nice to do the tribute.
Very nice.
Well, it's a good song. I was nice to do the last game of the season. I know the football season, we put in 2 regular season games. The game they're going to have in the tournament, it's the first and second game of the season.
And it'll be
well, one of them will be guaranteed at least one player. Last year we had 2 in a row and 1 home. Hopefully it'll be 2 home this year.
King's outstanding. Having classes is stupid. Hard work.
That's a great thing here. The athletes are also good students.
Yeah. That's very hard. And his sister is queen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I know some familiar names on the roster that must have sisters are playing on the Aqua Viva. I think he must have a sister playing field hockey.
Yes.
Field hockey. then we saw Coletti out here. Just playing at soccer. And then Matt Cody, his sister on the for the hockey, soccer.
They're soccer junkies.
Yeah.
And that's a compliment.
There were soccer balls, I guess. It looked like balloons.
While they're going down the hill.
Yeah, that's what it was. I guess it was.
Different.
I saw some balloons in the stands earlier, so I don't know if they put them down. I'm going to let them go. So we're about ready to start the game here. You doing an anthem too, Bob? Yeah.
Thank you and congratulations. We are going to play national anthem, so at this time, we will please rise and stand our national anthem.
And you got $2 back.
Newburyport in white, Sachems are in green. Well played. Well, I see one ball boy. Here we go. Now we have the Clipper uniforms all over the place.
Yeah.
So they'll be running the lines for Newburyport. They don't have fluorescent, so we can't see them as well as we were able to see the young girls.
Really, dressed up with nice fluorescent colors.
It's always a treat to be at a night game if you're on the field, for sure, whether you're playing or not.
Yeah, just to be on the field. Yeah.
You know.
Close second. I think when Tim was playing freshman football, I was there. I did the change one day for game. It's the only time I've been on the field during a game.
Yeah. Well, that must have been a treat for you.
Yeah, that was fun. That was Newburyport Ainsby game when I was freshman.
And I remember most is when Danny Sullivan was running down the sideline and he almost beat his son for a touchdown.
Yeah. It was a big shot of the ball, boys. Yeah, no, a lot of good memories though in the stadium and the games, good and bad, all sports. I'll tell you a funny, I think I mentioned this before, one of the very first high school games I went to was back in the late 50s, and it was a game with my dad, and Newburyport ran back a kickoff for a touchdown, threw a flag to play, and penalized it for clipping. So I said to my father, is that why they call them the Clippers? And then he explained about the Clipper ships. I said, oh, okay. And that used to be a treat. We'd go Friday night, we'd go to Newburyport games, and Saturday we'd go over to Ainsbury, and then Sunday it was either Salem or Haverhill, depending on who was home.
The Giants weren't on.
I wasn't having a big Giants fan. I like the Redskins anyway. I didn't like the Giants. I guess I like the Redskins because they started out in Boston, so that's why I like the Redskins.
Sure. I can remember the Boston Beacons.
Yeah.
67 in Fenway Park when the Red Sox were going for the pennant. The Beacons were playing at Fenway.
My first Patriots game was in 1964 at Fenway. I saw the Red Sox there. And that was one of the famous games when Cappelletti kicked the field goal in the last play of the game. And Patriots won 25-24, but the picture of the goal the next day showed the clock ticking down to 0, and it showed 24-22 Houston as the balls go through the goalpost. And when I read about that, the players were throwing their helmets up and down, and it's like high school after the game.
Now to the game.
Nothing but nostalgia.
Working to, you're going to see both teams trying to control that midfield area, definitely at this level. And as we said with the girls' game, you know, that those 50-50 balls are going to be extremely important. Ball up in the air, midfield. Missed that one. That was Kalesha.
Number two's like.
I apologize for, I'm trying to read the numbers. The Pentucket uniforms are a little bit difficult to
each other's
watch. Let's see. Throw in for the Sachems, and
16.
that's from Sean Keegan. Newburyport controls slightly. King Shima has the ball, has the drop pass. Whoop. And Brendan Byron went down on that play. Ball's going toward the corner and out. And it looks as though it's going to be a goal kick for the Clippers. Taking the goal kick will be Matt Cody. Looking to see where the space is for himself. Puts it out toward midfield. Newburyport player goes up for the ball, Will Sidford. And number 6 for the Sachems as well, and that's Connor Beaton. Newburyport has the throw-in. Throw up the sideline. King Shima takes the header. Ball's pushed out by the Sachems. Little contact there. Shoulder to shoulder. You'll see more of that with these folks. A little bit more contact with the boys than the girls most of the time. 7 for the Clippers, bring it up, Brendan Byron. Momentarily, ball's taken away from him. Newburyport tries to send it inside. It's picked up by the Sachems.
There's another brother-sister combination. Mr. Brendan Byron
Byron
and
Colleen,
Byron.
sure.
Colleen, yep.
Pushing up. Jorgitas Veliscas pushed it up. Pentucket picks up the ball. Newburyport gets it back. Number 12 for the Clippers.
Nate
Campbell. Ball goes out.
See, there's those balloons I was talking about.
They are here.
I knew I did see balloons somewhere.
Not on the sideline. Throw in for Newburyport, looking to throw it inside. King Shima sets up on the near post, toward the near post, heads it up. Newburyport gets an attempt, goes over the top, and that was taken by number 11 for the Clippers, and that is Tom Graham. Goal kick being taken by by Eichel Scott. Oh no, it's not Eichel Scott. I apologize. It's the fullback. 7 for the Clippers gets the ball. That's Brendan Byron. Byron controls the ball, sends it down toward the corner. Clippers are hustling toward the corner, really working hard. Number 2, that was Noah Kalesha.
It's interesting seeing Noah Kalesha on the field because in hockey he's a goalie. So you see the goals and always out running up and down the
But I'll tell you, I watched him in the other games, and his feet are extremely quick, which I would assume that really helps as far as being a goaltender. Yeah. Number 7 again, Brendan Byron turns and fires. It's a little bit wide, so it'll be a goal kick for the Pentucket Sachems. Goal kick brought out toward midfield. Here we go. Right at the middle. King jumps up as well as the Pentucket player. Reading it through. Here we go. Just knocked it out of bounds.
Good job just to get it out of the way.
It's not a bad idea sometimes. Here's the throw-in by number 16 for the Sachems, and that's Sean Keegan. Ball comes back out. Newburyport has it. Number 11 for the Clippers, Tom Graham. Tom Graham works the sideline. He's pushing it up. Now pushes it beyond a little bit, and it goes out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Sachems, I believe. No, for Newburyport.
Yeah, Clippers going to put it in.
Okay, he must have touched it. attempt to knock it down. Spins off the defender's foot.
Good job defensively.
Yeah. Cleaning it up. Newburyport throwing. Looks like Nate Campbell. Good throw-in. Little up. King has it. Tries to put it outside. The Pentucket defender jumps in on it quickly. Try to make a one-touch play. Now Pentucket controls the ball, center full. Now we're coming to midfield. Newburyport player steps through. Beautiful play by Brendan Byron. Now they two slide, they both touch it. Handball by King. Inadvertent, but it's still a handball.
That was a nice play by Brendan Byron prior to
Yeah.
that. Good hustle.
Pretty footwork on that one. That's stepped in,
Again,
12
Byron.
and 7. Byron's right there. Tom Graham now put the ball off to the side, lost it a little bit. Noah Klesher tried to collect it. Newburyport has the ball momentarily. Turning play. Trying to push it up a little bit. 14 hustling back. Jake Shackman's hustling back on this. Nice defense by Shackman. It's a throw-in for Pentucket. So you're going to see, we'll see what their offensive philosophy is a little bit. If they're going near post, no. They're throwing. They threw it inside. Beautiful throwing. Terrific throwing.
Good D by Newburyport to get up there and knock it away.
Yeah.
Because it was right out in front of the net. Right,
So
could be
they
scored.
changed the person throwing it in, but boy, that was a nice throwing. Powerful throwing. Corner kick now. Look to the far post. It's coming in. Goalie Andrew Allman covering that far post. That's one of the critical areas when that's coming over that far. Nice ball. Nice touch. Oh, went out of bounds, unfortunately.
Speaking of Andrew Allman, I think he said he's got a special visitor here at the game tonight.
His grandfather's 90th birthday.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. Oh, no call.
Yeah, that might be a
No
trick
call. He
there.
went down.
Oh.
Ooh.
Off the top.
Came up high. It was a nice shot. Yeah, what number is that? That looks like, is it 10?
And it would be
11.
Brandon O'Neill.
Brandon O'Neill?
Yeah,
That was a nice touch.
how tall is that? Is that 10 foot high?
It is. Boy, now you're trying to make me remember stuff I can't remember.
I don't know how tall it is, but I'm just trying to gauge about how it had.
Yeah, by
it
the-
doesn't seem like it's 12, so
Pentucket controls the ball at this point. Newburyport steps up. Number 5 for the Clippers, Will Sidford, pushes the ball through and to the goalkeeper.
covered by Eichel Scott.
Michael Scott rolling it back out. Pentucket controls the ball. Newburyport's getting quickly back beyond the 50-yard line. They're not challenging so much here. I think they're playing more of a defensive game, just trying to keep things close, I believe, from the way it looks. He played the ball. That's not a trip. If you make contact with the ball and you happen to get their leg, it doesn't matter. Throw in for the Sachems. Long throw in, controlled by Pentucket, trapped at first by
All right, good job
by
getting out.
Pentucket. Newburyport closed in with 2 players. Number 5 for the Clippers takes the ball. Will Sidford tipped it up in the air. It's gone out of bounds. It's a throw in for the Pentucket Sachems. Nice idea to try to clear it. Nice defensive play to keep it outside. They're working hard. Both teams working hard. Pentucket's trying to get offensive position. Direct kick. King came across the player's leg. I believe that was number 15 for the Dylan Wright.
Ooh, guy's open.
Oh, wide open. He's way offside. though.
Offside,
Way
yeah.
offside. But Andrew Allman still
Good
made
save.
a nice
yeah,
save.
Right, even though it doesn't cut, it was a good save by Allman.
He stretched out to his full length. A very athletic play on that play. And I believe that was Nick Fay, I think, took that goal kick. The call there, it's going
That'd be
this way.
Pentucket.
I think they didn't realize, everybody's heading in the other direction.
Yeah, I think Newburyport thought it was their ball too, yeah.
There's a lot of discussion taking place there. I don't know why they had to wait, though. That's unusual. They were trying to get an offside pass, but yeah, they pulled them offside.
Yeah.
Just at the Richie, at the point that the ball is struck. When the ball is struck, if you step up and the guy's offside, he's offside.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a moving blue line.
I see what you mean. All right, okay.
It makes it make a little bit more sense for the last player. 2 players, actually. Okay. So the report's trying to use a little bit of strategy. It looks as though there might be some skill differences here.
Looks like they want to play defense. If they get the opening on the offense, they will, but they don't want to get caught short.
Exactly. King Shima gets the ball. He's pulling it around, coming toward this near sideline. Out of bounds. It did hit King. I don't know if the guy. It did go off of
He
White.
tried to talk
Tried
the
to sell
referee into
it.
it. Yeah.
Nice sale. Not so much. Throw in for the Sachems now. Number 1 for the Sachems, the headband, is David Green. He turned the ball and sent it up. Newburyport just sends the ball forward, and that was done by Jake Shackman again. Jake has been nice and solid so far in this game.
Substitutions now. But I think that's what Newburyport's going to do. They're going to sit back, play some defensive. They get the opening, look for the offensive thing, and don't give up an easy goal.
Sure. And it looked like they were only sending up maybe 2 or 3 people, 2 people in the forward area as forwards, but then just have somebody sitting back slightly if they have to have a drop pass. So.
And this is a good way sometimes to lull the other team into a false sense of security. They
Yeah.
figure you're not going to worry about offense, and all of a sudden they get a break. Get King over here.
Oh, it's a nice confidence. Number 3 for the Clippers, Nick Washington. Nick was breaking out. I thought he was going to carry the ball, and he ran past it. Washington's there now. He has the ball. Turns it inside. King's coming up. King's looking to outrace him. This is a tough play. Nice block. However, it goes off of King. The Sachems are going to be making the throw. I believe that's number 16 for the Sachems, and that's Sean Keegan. Throws up the sideline here. Tries to flick it. Number 6, Connor Beaton is looking for it. Connor Beaton comes up. 11 for the Clippers. He's pushing it sideline, trying to create some space for himself. Still coming. Number 11 for the Clippers, that is Dragitis Veliscus. I hope I said that correctly. I don't know if I did or not. Nick Washington now has the ball. Pushes it up a little bit. Throwing, Pentucket, great throwing. Collision between King and number 17 for the Clippers, Luke Gibney. Clippers have to maintain their composure here. You don't want an injury in that situation for sure. 0-0 is the score, 26-44 in the first half.
Yeah, again, Clippers playing some good defense. Most of the action has been in control by Pentucket, but Newburyport's done a good job defensively. And whistle again, was he too early?
He may have been over. Was he over? I don't know if he was over the line or not. He didn't move, so I don't know if he's allowed to stand there. I believe he didn't try to step in or anything.
He might get a little break to get that downhill movement there.
Right. Is the throw in now? He goes up.
Good anticipation by Newburyport on that with Sidford.
Good header by Sidford. Now it looks as there's a little bit of scrambling taking place. Shackman puts it outside. Smart play. Smart play number 20 for the Clippers. Jake Valsich had the ball. It's come inside.
Ooh.
It looked like Allman was anticipating it, though, where it was. He anticipated how it was coming
Yeah,
through.
because he went from right to his left pretty quick.
Allman's directing his defense now, making sure that the near post and the far post is covered. Ball is coming in. It's coming to the outside, to the top of the area. Number 16, and who closed in on him? Who was that? I can't see. Good run. Nice touch. Nice head touch. That was very good. Again, trying. If that ball comes loose at all, it is a free ball at that point. You can't go directly at the keeper, but if he does bobble the ball a little bit, you're entitled. It's not like a fair catch.
All right.
Two players struggling there, working up against each other. Valsic was one, and Shackman just drove the ball out of bounds once again. Yeah, he didn't get the call. I think he was trying to beg the call. Yeah, he's going to. The official's giving him a yellow card for throwing the ball away to the corner, and he has to step off momentarily. It's not a huge call, but yeah, it's under the heading of sportsmanship at that point.
No, do they substitute for him, and is he sitting out?
No, they can, and because he's not thrown out,
Right,
he
okay.
can substitute. If
Right,
somebody gets
but it's
a
not
red
like a
card-
penalty involved.
No, if it was a red card, they come out for the game.
Oh, okay.
So the throw-in is for Pentucket, and I cannot see the number for the life of me, period.
No, even the cameras on it, I still can't.
It looks like they're coming near post. They're going to be working that near post right there, looking to go over.
Oh, it's loose. Nice job to
Yeah.
get away.
Okay, ball went out, and it was off of Newburyport player. Throw-in comes back in. You have a lot of action taking place here in front of the net, so you're going to see, and it's going to be physical. It's physical right now.
Yeah, Pentucket getting a little more assertive on the offense.
When those opportunities are there, it's like raw meat to a dog.
Should be a Newburyport ball now, I think. Oh, timeout.
Timeout Newburyport. I'll tell you that, there's a lot of action taking place there, and they had Andrew Allman dancing back and forth, and that's the most difficult thing for a goalkeeper
right.
when it's right there.
But you could see he was anticipating where it was going ahead of the pass.
But the thing was like a pinball for a while there. though.
Yeah.
But you could also see that he was communicating quite well with his defenders. He's talking the entire time, and boy, that makes such a big difference if you're defending in front of a keeper. Sometimes keepers will grab you and just move you.
Just push you.
Big time, yeah. Former Pentucket coach Halloran was a goalkeeper. I played defense in front of him, and he'd grab you and pull you from one side of the field to the other. And
You only have to do it once or twice,
and you get your attention. Get your attention. He was an aggressive keeper, but you let the ball come through. Just give him a clear space is what he would look for.
See the three officials all talk to themselves in front of the goal, the net.
Yeah. They're probably watching for certain things at this point because it is a little physical. They don't want that to get out of control at all.
And you can see it. And this one is a lot more headers too, and you get two heads colliding against each other. And you can see a couple times some pushing going on
when somebody's up in the air, and that's something. Sometimes it's incidental, but many times if they call that 2 or 3 times, it does stop.
Okay, yeah, if they start calling it, yeah.
If they call it.
So what are they doing now?
It's a long time out.
And those flags, the refs, that's just when the ball goes out of bounds, they just raise it for the
Right,
flag. Yeah.
right.
I didn't notice that in the girls' game.
I don't think they had a sideline official.
But I noticed that each side has one here, and the one ref in the middle and the other two sides.
That's a change from because I officiated for a while, and we never had that. You just ran.
Yeah.
You'd make a guess. Sometimes. Okay, here's the throw-in by Newburyport. King Shema had it for a moment.
It'll be Newburyport again.
Off the end line, Newburyport has it once more. This time it's a goal kick. It'll be taken by number 15, who is Matt Cody. He has a pretty good leg. Watch where he places it. He had better contact the time before. Number 7 takes it, Brendan Byron, and he's pushed from behind, but no call.
There's been a lot of players went down without calls today, so the refs are letting them play right now. Out of bounds, out of play.
Number 17 for the Clippers put it out of bounds. That was Luke Gibney. Let's see where this throw-in goes. Number 16 for the Sachems throwing in. Nice throw-in, really a dangerous throw-in. And that was Sean Keegan putting it inside the area.
Yeah, he put it right where he wanted it.
It's pretty strong throw. So now what we have a corner kick, and I believe Keegan's taken that as well. That's what it looked like. Coming near post momentarily, nope.
Blocked by the Clippers.
By number 3.
Do it again.
And that's Nick Washington again. So they try to make this near pass to work the other side as well. If the Clippers hadn't come out, they would have continued with that play, I think. Good hustle. Bringing the ball up, number 16 for the Clippers. Little extra, Nick Fay, I believe that was.
Yeah, Nick Fay. Yeah, good job. Get it out. Oh.
Yeah, nice play. Washington tries to get the ball. Went off his foot. Out of bounds. Pentucket has it again. And number 16 again for the Sachem, Sean Keegan. Keegan throws the ball in, brings it up. Washington was closely guarding the player that the ball was intended for. And Andrew Allman had a nice grab on that. Sends the ball beyond midfield. Unfortunately, it goes out of bounds. So where it went out of bounds, they're going to make that throw in, and here it comes, coming back. One person goes up, number 6. I think that Connor Beaton had that ball momentarily. Nice turn by number 5, very nice. A feed up the sideline. Sidford places the ball up to Nick Fay, still working. And here we go. Here it comes, a step back, trying to step forward. Nice defense by the Sachems on that play. Didn't really allow Nick to have any space at all to get after that ball. Washington was waiting for a pass back and it didn't happen. They would have had a little cross there, I believe. Throw in, challenge. There they go, up, holding him off. That's a hand, so that's a hold. So they'll have a direct. It's getting a little loud here from down in the stands below us. Ball comes up, 16.
Just under 20 minutes to go here in the first half. No score. Controlled mostly by Pentucket so far. The actions were down in front of the Newburyport net. Oh, push there.
That was a tough play. The Sachems get an indirect on this one. That was nice. That was a very nice play by Andrew Allman. Made the save, and it came off. That ball came off of the foot of Keegan. Keegan put a nice ball up in front. They're trying to get some space here. Couldn't get to it. Washington couldn't get to it. Again, Pentucket will be throwing the ball in. The Clippers are working to defend, but they're backing up again. They're coming close. They were coming close to the midfield area. Now they're stepping up a couple of steps. Looks like they have an individual they don't want to receive the ball. Trying to anticipate. Number 11 for the Clippers is trying to. Tom Graham is anticipating it.
As he went in front of the player.
Yeah. Defensively now change of pace a little bit by number 8 for the Sachems, Brendan Sullivan.
Nice move.
Very nice move. He puts it inside, out of bounds. But boy, that was a sweet little play. Stepped over the ball. Yeah. The defender had to pay attention to the move.
Yeah, I love it how when they get the ball, they go with the hosting right across the ball,
yeah.
And then he come back, bring it back.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And hockey's a good stick handling. He has good foot handling, good footwork.
Good footwork. Excellent footwork. And you learn that from a very young age too. That's what these kids practice. Okay, King got his head on the ball or his back, one or the other. We have the ball coming back inside.
Good job by Sakawana.
Yeah, Sakanawa jumped over the player. He had a little bit of ups on that one. Andrew Allman gets the ball on the feed back inside, and he's taking his time, but he's putting it back out there. Not little knuckleball on that kick. Sakanawa puts it up the sideline. It goes out of bounds, so Pentucket will throw from the Pentucket bench. Throw in. Newburyport
nice anticipation.
Very nice anticipation, and that was number 5, yeah. Sidford's. Sidford's anticipate. Yeah, he's anticipated a lot. Now here's the through ball. Sidford going after it toward the corner. He's trying to keep it in. He wants to keep this in for the Clippers, and he just drives it out of bounds. So it's a Oh, it had gone out of bounds, so it's a throw-in. He hadn't reached it. Coming up the sideline for the Sachems. Newburyport is settling back a little bit more. They challenge and then step back. They have some flexibility in the defense. Number one for the Sachems, David Green, lost it just then, but King's trying to get after the ball. he avoided the contact there. He was a little bit wiser. 2 sevens go up the sideline for both Clippers and the Sachems. Evan Burke was pushing the ball up, and number 7, Brendan Byron, was challenging for the ball. Throw in at this point by number 17, Luke Gibney.
One thing we noticed, they haven't slipped as much, but towards the end of the girls' game, we saw a lot of slippage
Right.
going on, and these guys seem to control their feet, and they haven't been even slipping.
Right.
We thought it might be more
Yeah.
as it got colder.
And maybe that's it. That early dew that was out there from the earlier rain has now been settled into the grass a little bit more. Oh, free ball. Up, don't hold. Pentucket's pushing it up. There's an opportunity here. You have 2 on 3. Now they set it back a little bit. Good defense by number 20 for the Clippers. Jake Valsich stepped in. If you noticed with Pentucket, they were ready to step up on that offside. Trying to create an offside pass. They had everybody aligned quite well. That's a push, offensive push. So it's a direct kick, according to the official. And you want to look at hand up by number 1 for the Sachems. I think it's number 1 going inside. Almost. And right
Good
now,
block by the Clippers on that.
Nice block. And here we go. Number 11 for the Clippers coming up strong. Tom Graham. He's pushing the ball very hard. He gets inside.
Good hustle.
He's ready to pass it inside. Steps up. Sachem's tracking him. He brings it inside. Nice idea. Number 7 for the Clippers get the ball on the rebound. Nice hustle, Graham. Brendan Byron, I apologize. Brendan Byron. Okay, this is significant. Now he can grab it because it went over the line in the area, inside the area.
That was a good offensive effort by the Clippers that time.
Yeah.
First real pressure they put on.
Nice hustle. It just didn't go to where they wanted to place the ball in that situation. Okay, substitute. Washington coming out and hustling in with 14:22 left in the first half is number 12, and that's Nate Campbell. Here's the throw to Campbell. Campbell was excited. The ball bounced. Yeah, he held.
Yeah.
You just can't grab at that situation. That's a tough play. Especially you have a player that's smart and just pulls away slightly. You can see it much more clearly.
14 minutes to go here in the half, still no score.
That squirted through.
Too soon.
Good
nice
block.
defense.
Number 20 for the Clippers. Jake Valsich gets the ball out toward midfield. Now Newburyport takes the ball momentarily, and the ball was kicked out of bounds by Matt Cody. Throw in for Pentucket at midfield. They are having trouble trapping a little bit. Both teams are, and I wonder if maybe the ball's a little slick because of that might be the area where we're seeing that issue. Nice thought. 11, nice pass through. Tom Graham tempted. Number 12 for the Clippers again. Nate Campbell had it. He still has it. Still carrying the ball. Yeah, carried it. Newburyport has it again. Number 7 for the Clippers, and that is Brendan Byron. Puts into free space. Oh, he had it. Looked like he had an opportunity. Nate Campbell looked like he had an opportunity. Out of bounds, Newburyport ball. Throw in by Jake Shackman. He's coming up hard. Here we go. Newburyport pushing the ball up hard. Very good quickness there. Staying with it. Number 10 for the Clippers. And that's who's that?
Was that 10 or was that
Was it 10
Byron?
or
7.
It was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Brendan Byron. Let's see how this works. This will be interesting. Okay, it's a corner.
That's it first.
Let's see the play that they work. It looks like they're going to be working both a backside and inside. Oh,
No.
they had it set up. King jumped a little bit early, but it was a tough ball to get. Nice leg on it. Nice up by Cody. Again, Cody brings it inside. The goalkeeper gets the ball, and that's Eichel Scott. Puts the ball beyond midfield. Smart. Yeah. That was interesting. That was Jake Shackman. Hope he's okay. Matt Cody puts the ball up. 11:14 left in the half. Throw in by Newburyport. Went up. Goalkeeper has the ball. Eichel Scott. Scott boots the ball. Beyond midfield. Pentucket momentarily challenges and took it away. King was fighting for it. Pentucket closed in with 2 players. Very nice pass right there by Green. Pass inside. But I'll tell you, the defense is really pretty darn impressive.
They've done a good job
by both
Yep,
teams.
Yep. No one's really had a real big opportunity.
Right. That's a nice ball. That's the one that the goaltender. Nice play by Andrew Allman.
Oh, and that one just before that, I thought they would have better off let it go to Allman.
Well,
and they didn't have
and
a call for it.
that is his call. He should be given that call. This is dangerous when you have fewer minutes left in the half. You don't want to give up a cheap goal at all.
Yeah, we're down to just about 10 minutes to go. No score.
Throw in Pentucket. This is one of the classic soccer games now, huh?
Yeah,
After what we saw
score.
in the first girls' game.
Yeah, they had that flurry there with the 3 goals in the first half, then 2 more in the second half. But
Comes the throw.
this is typical soccer.
It
Good
really
defense.
is,
It's not a lack of effort. It's just that the defense has played well for both teams.
Mm-hmm. Shackman got the ball out. Newburyport turns over. Number 11 for the Clippers right now, pushing it up. Graham still has the ball. He's looking to get through. He's
Nice
free.
move.
Oh, he didn't get through. Nice play by Pentucket defensively. A little slide tackle there, or he got his foot inside the middle of the 2 of them. Number 7 for the Clippers just struck the ball well. That was Byron. Injured Pentucket Sachem, or at least maybe cramped up a little bit as he's walking through. He must have got hit by Byron's leg as he struck the ball. So they're calling a direct on this. They're setting up a wall, moving the wall back and forth. It's always interesting to see how they set it up. And Matt Cody's taking this. See where he's going with it. Oh, a little chip shot. The idea was good. Almost got there. Maybe a little bit too much on it. Newburyport play by number 17, Luke Gibney. Nice play. Balls continues to come downfield. And it is Newburyport ball, according to the sideline judge.
Substitution coming in.
20 stepped out. Valsich stepped out for the Clippers. Here we trapped and sent. That Shackman, he puts a nice ball out there for the Clippers. Yeah, coming into the middle, slightly got a little bit further away from his body than he wanted. Controlled by Pentucket. Step over, pass through. Attempted head, flick, little flick. 13 for the Clippers is now in there. Patrick Folletti. Obviously, it must be Aaron's brother.
Yeah. Who had a goal in the girls' game.
Yeah.
As did
So this is a goal
Byron's
kick.
sister.
Out of bounds.
Yeah. 7:20 to go in the first half. Still no score. This is like you say, this is when you don't want to give up a goal this
No.
late. You get a little bit of momentum.
And you can't let your, you can't let your guard down whatsoever. Newburyport hit the ball, hits off a King Shema, and now it's a free ball. You got to get it. And Pentucket allows it to run out, and that now Pentucket will have the throw-in. Throw-in. Coming over. Newburyport's packing it in. Defensively, they don't want, again, like we said, they don't want mistakes, and they just want to play a good defensive 6 minutes and 41
Right.
seconds.
Yeah, they're not going to worry about offense this last 6 minutes.
Yep. Green throws the ball in. Okay, Andrew has it. Andrew Allman called for the ball. He's ready.
The goalie's almost like the quarterback of the team because
really
he makes
is.
the calls.
And they're worth their weight in gold in soccer for sure. King Shema sends it ahead. That was one of those 50-50 balls that was all positioning. Oh, that's tough when Brendan Byron tried to send the ball up. Good defense by the Clippers to keep it going this way. Brendan Byron tried again. Number 9 for
Nice
the Clippers. Number 9, that's Georgitas Velasquez. Didn't the Bruins have a goalie close to that name a long time ago? There we
yeah,
go.
Cleon.
Yeah, the longest name in the history of hockey or professional hockey. So with 5:25 left, we have a goal kick coming from the Clippers, trying to get the other ball. Looks like Andrew Allman might be playing a little bit for
Take
time.
a little time. I was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing myself.
It's smart soccer, and it's the way the game works.
Yes, actually wasn't even Allman kicking it in there. Though.
Number 2 for the Clippers jump for that, Noah Kalesha. Tell you, a lot of work coming from Jake Shackman today. Ball's coming on that side much more. It's a little bit unusual. Usually, if it's a right-footed team, you have a tendency to come down the right side. It seems like they're coming down the left side quite a bit.
Well, a little push there, got away with. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear the fans yelling that one. 2 hands in the back.
And it was called, right?
No, that wasn't it. Then I don't think it may call something. Now Newburyport's got the ball. It was.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This game's funny.
All right. Well, now he's now. All right, he is going that way. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he pointed a direction afterwards.
Yeah, when he has his hand up, you've got an indirect now. So it wasn't flagrant. Nice head. 50-50 ball. Who gets it? He jumped over the top. That's illegal. You can't go over the top of another person.
4 minutes.
4 minutes left, and number 12 for the Clippers, Nate Campbell, had position on that particular ball. Number 15 for the Clippers taking this kick. Wow. 15 for the Clippers is Matt Cody, of course. They're pushing the ball up again. They're really trying to get this thing up. Newburyport is looking to get in position, but if you also pay attention, they're stretching it out a little bit further. So perhaps they've made a commitment to perhaps try to knock a goal in before the half comes with 3:26 left. Yeah, it does look like it.
Yeah, they seem all of a sudden a little more aggressive.
Nice turn.
Good
Tom
move,
Graham. Tom Graham did a nice job. He's pushing that. He's getting ahead a little bit. Let's see what the call is. Okay, they're calling a corner. Okay, we have a corner kick for the Clippers. Is this their second corner? See what they can do with it.
2:59 to go.
Well, let's put it this way: you have the tall player coming in, King Shema. So look for King to find an open area to get the ball, and look for Pentucket to body him up. When he gets inside, now you have it a little bit.
Oh, I'm surprised it was a low one. I thought he might try to get it high and get up.
Yeah, I think that's why he was in there. But pressure 1-on-3. Good defense again by Shackman. Good ball. 2 for the Clippers. Noah Kalesha. Nice step over. Very nice. That just set that up in a good way. Number 10 for the Clippers tried to head it. King Shema tried to head that a little bit, changing direction. And that's Washington, Nick Washington. Good idea.
2 minutes.
And that should be, oh, wait a minute. That went off of, yeah, he called that
You
wrong.
overruled it, I think.
Yeah. Newburyport ball? Nope, he has to move him back now. Under 2. 0-0 score. I'll tell you though, there's some heavy-duty action inside on each of these plays. They're crowding together, but they're all looking to create some space for themselves.
You can see a little pushing whenever they can get away with it.
Yeah, for sure. Not a lot of movement here, so try to make a square pass. Steps in, stays with it. Oh, Cody's trying, oh, they called it. Yeah, yeah. Starts right there at the 50.
Yeah, that's right. Keep that clock moving.
Or midfield, I'm sorry, I said 50, it's
You're
midfield.
right. Yeah, right, yeah. Actually, is it more than 100 yards? Yeah.
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 They're at 110, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's like almost like Canadian football, 55-yard line. Huh? Oh, nice job by Auburn.
Nice. Shackman again clears it out to the side. Pressure on by the Sachems. Here's where that pass should come in inside. Look at right there. Nice play by
Again,
Allman.
Auburn.
Cleared it out slightly. Needs a little help here from his defense.
Ooh, just wide.
He had that corner covered.
Yeah, he did. He was right there, right on
Not a problem.
Ah,
No problem at all.
he's
He
cool
knew it.
back there.
Yeah. He's very patient. You got to be aware, though. Probably down to about, yeah, more heading, more pushing there again.
It's going to be
It's
close to the
physical.
end. It's
Yeah.
gonna be,
There you
here
go.
it is. Actually, I'd call it a good half for Newburyport. No score. Your team with a record of 7-3-2, and you're 1-10-2, and they played them well. I thought Newburyport played some good, strong defense, and when they had the offensive opportunity, they took it.
They absolutely. They had three clear opportunities where they could have scored, but like I said, this is how they've been all season. They play a very strong first half. Now they've got to maintain their poise and keep doing what they've been doing and wait for the opportunities to take place.
Okay. Christy, well, we're going to pause right now and give you a chance to go to word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the second half. Again, score at the end of the first half: Newburyport nothing, Pentucket nothing. Coverage of high school sports is brought to you in part by Newburyport 5-Cent Savings Bank, Pentucket Medical, Nick's Pizza, Institution for Savings Bank, Oregano Pizzeria and Restaurant, Appleton Eye Associates, Giuseppe's Fresh Pasta and Fine Food, Port City Sandwich Company. We would like to thank Nick's Pizza for being the Feed the Crew sponsor. Ready to start the second half. Exciting first half. If you can call 0-0 exciting, but it was because it was good defense by both teams. It's not like it was just up and down nothing, but there were some opportunities for both teams. The goalkeepers were able to make some nice saves when necessary, and I was impressed the way Newburyport handled it defensively. And when they had the opportunity to move offensively, they did.
Yeah, and Newburyport was playing more of a defensive, using defensive tactics anyhow. And we'll see if in this first half, in the second half, if they come up and they try to push the ball a little bit more. It'll be interesting to watch and see how Pentucket reacts to it too, because now they have to adjust to it. Coach Langlois and Coach Blue for the two teams.
Well, as you mentioned, this has been Newburyport's
Modus operandi.
That's what I was trying to get at, right? Not motive, but a strong first half, then they weaken a little bit in the second half. So let's hope they can turn that around tonight.
A lot of it's going to be focus. Nice flick pass there by Pentucket. Newburyport has the ball now. Counter flick. Let's see. There's a shot.
All right,
Save.
save, but it's shot on goal. That's what's good.
Shot by Tom Graham. Tom Graham's gotten loose probably 3 or 4 times in this game so far. King Shemmer attempts to trap it. Goes up to Graham again. Brendan Byron actually. Then Byron tries to come through a pass. Good job by Nick Fay on that play. Controlling the ball, Newburyport. Byron gets the ball, he pushes it up. He has a little bit of space. He's created more
somebody off to
space
the
for
right.
himself. Yeah, he was looking. I think he picked his eyes up just as the defender was slipping through.
Yeah, and he had Kalesha coming down the right side too, but he couldn't see him.
Yeah. Ball goes out of
A lot
bounds.
easier seeing it from up here, though.
Oh, sure.
Plus, we're
I
not
thought
running
that
up
had
and
gone
down.
out. It's coming back in. Okay, out of bounds. It's a goal kick for Newburyport.
It's a nice night, though. Comfortable.
And, you know, perfect for any athletic endeavor. Crossover by Pentucket player. Oh, slide tackle. Kalesha was going after the ball but missed. Throw in by number 10 for the Sachems. Brandon O'Neill gets it inside. And goalie Andrew Allman wisely does not touch the ball. Okay, we have the near post and the far post cared for. Newburyport's taking inside position, and all the offensive players are attempting to. And some just snuck inside on the header. And if I could see the number, I'd tell you. Hopefully you can see it better at home. Goal kick, Newburyport. Good ball. Midfield. 50-50. To Kalesha. Shema. Shoulder to shoulder. When you're a little taller, too, you go shoulder to shoulder. You end up knocking the guy over sometimes when you're not intending to.
That'll be Pentucket ball.
Pentucket ball. And person who put that out of play was Jargitas Velasquez.
All right, good job.
Throw in, Pentucket. Looking inside, here it comes. Newburyport steps up.
Those are always dangerous.
Yeah. And I believe that was Velasquez that made the play. And it is Pentucket's throw-in. Velasquez had sent the ball out of bounds.
It's funny, I'm watching the field, but I also got the monitor in front of me. And when that ball goes up in the air, all of a sudden the comment, I see a ball bounce way up the top of the screen. It's like, wow, it goes up a lot higher than you realized.
Controlled by Pentucket. Oh, contact. Yeah, that's going to be, because he lost the ball. Now they're going to Pentucket ball up here, I believe. I think it's going to be a direct up here.
Yeah, looks like a direct, yeah.
A charge on that play on Newburyport. Number 10 for the Sachems. Now hitting that ball, Brandon O'Neill. They're coming inside. Newburyport seems to have it matched up pretty well. Headed out.
Now I have a question, Steve.
Yes.
Could he take a shot from there, or does it have to be a pass?
It was direct. If they're pointing directly at it, it's a direct. If their arm is up, then it's an indirect kick. So if it's an indirect, in that case, it was a direct kick.
Yeah.
Therefore, he can shoot right at the goal.
Okay, an indirect, he has to pass it then, huh?
He has to. It has to hit one other player, not an offensive player.
All right, okay, I got you.
Nice.
Somebody lost his shoe. No, he didn't. I thought he lost his shoe.
I think it was his foot flying over like it did then. Kalesha had it. 11 for the Clippers. Tom Graham had it momentarily. Now there's the throw-in coming from number 14, Ryan Beaton. Beaton throws the ball in, picked up by number 16 for the Sachems, and that is Sean Keegan. Ball's being pushed up, pushed ahead, and it looks like Pentucket has gathered that ball back to the goalie.
Boy, nice
Eichel
hustle by
Scott.
Graham,
Yeah.
though.
He got there quickly, didn't he? Yeah, he came from an offside position and came back and picked up the ball, so it's offside. He can't be the first person handling it.
That's like on a receiver that goes out of bounds. He
Very
probably first guy
similar,
touched the
yes.
ball.
Indirect. King goes up for it. Pushing the ball up is Brendan Byron. Byron still carries the ball. And coming up on top of that is number 11 for the Clippers again, Tom Graham. Graham tries to position himself. He's trying to create something. Ooh, that hurt. That'll leave a mark. Number 8 for Pentucket wards off the Clipper. Nice play by number 9 for the Clippers. That was a nice by Valescas.
Yeah, nice job.
Very nice. Number 8 for the Sachems as well. Brendan Sullivan had a nice thing going there. Good flick by Sullivan again. Handball right there, but they didn't catch it. Incidental, I would imagine. That's why they're calling it. It is now a throw-in for Pentucket. Watch the matchup here. Even if you watch on the screen, watch how they're going to be jockeying for position. This is going to be very interesting play.
Ooh.
And that's why.
Yeah.
And here's the follow-up. Nice idea on the shot. And it scored it out, and Pentucket had an opportunity, but it was high above the goal post. That kick was made by number 10, and that is Brandon O'Neill. Newburyport taking the goal kick. Midfield. King Shemmer attempts to, oh no, it wasn't King. That was Nick Washington trying to knock that ball down. That's a skill that's really difficult to learn at the high school level because the ball's starting to travel a little bit faster than you used to when you're younger. And Nick's a sophomore. Collected by Eichel.
Scott, yeah.
Scott,
He was
yeah.
interesting. He just nonchalant and just got that ball like a one-hopper. Here it is, you know.
Like a nice shortstop play, huh? King jumped for the ball. King has it again. Tried to step over. He's working at it. Graham has the ball. Had it momentarily. Okay. He's sending it outside. The ball's collected by number 10 for the Clippers. And that is, oh, that wasn't 10. Oh, 20, I'm sorry. Number 20, that was collected by Valsic momentarily. Throw in for Pentucket. Strong throw in. Had him on his back. Shackman sends the ball back up from whence it came.
And look at Graham hustling
collects
down
it.
again.
Look at him get down there. And he puts it across the goal mouth, over the goal.
Again, good hustle by Graham because the Pentucket players thought it was going to just go out of bounds. He was going to let it go, and Graham hustled down to get it.
And that, I'll tell you, that can be the difference between winning and losing a game. Just that little
Hustle.
type of hustle.
Yep. Had an opportunity for a shot on goal. It was wide and high, but at least it was an opportunity he wouldn't have had if he didn't hustle.
Goal kick, Pentucket. Valsic had it momentarily. Graham.
Nice move by Sidford.
Very nice. Brendan Byron
another
had the
one.
ball. Now pushing it up. There we go. Newburyport collects the ball. A little triangle action there. Looking to settle it with the head. Nice touch. Good touch by Byron. Okay, that's...
What's going to happen there?
It's kind of interesting. Which way they're going to go with it. Yeah, I wouldn't call that.
Jump ball.
Yeah, he didn't call it.
Yeah.
He didn't call it. Nobody tried to hurt
Right,
each other.
yeah.
He was about to take out the yellow card, but there was no need. Nice touch, nice ball. Into the goalie, all the way into Scott. He is nonchalant about it. He looks like he's been there a lot. A feet up. Newburyport grabs the ball. 15 for the Clippers has it now. Matt Cody. They didn't pull him offside. You could see the Pentucket player was concerned about it. Number 5 for the Clippers, pushing hard. Sidford.
Ooh, goodbye. This is trouble. Oh, nice job.
Save. Nice
Nice
save.
job. Oh, two good plays.
Initial save by Allman, and then the defense stepped in as well. I believe that was Brendan Byron stepping in front of it, and number 15, Matt Cody, as well. So now we have the throw. Here comes the throw back to the middle. They've got to match up. Good hustle here. Oh, don't push on him.
That was a big threat by Pentucket.
Oh my goodness, and that's it. That's the concentration you have to have. And teams that are successful, they're able to keep their concentration in that situation. Okay. Graham's there. Square pass. Pushes it forward. Nice ball.
Oh, offside.
Oh my goodness. Number 20 is
Jake Felchis.
Jake Velchis is called for an offside. It's a close one,
Yep.
but even is off.
Yep.
By the way,
Okay.
even is off. It used to be even was on.
All right. Okay.
I like that better. But
Yeah.
but this is easier to call. Offside kick for the Sachems. Oh. Didn't touch it, so yeah, it's white ball. Throwing for the Clippers. Yeah. Oh, there's substitutions. Shackman's going to take the throw in. That was just an interesting back and forth
Yes,
there
sir.
a little
Yeah.
bit. Sakanawa is making the throw in now. Is the throw? Oh, turned on it.
Good defense by the Sachems.
Yeah, number 6 for the Sachems. Connor beaten, and Connor was taken down slightly. So now what you have a, let's see how they call it. I believe it's going to be a direct. It is direct. So now this is a key play for them. Close to the goal, there's a decision that the person hitting the ball has to make. And that's O'Neill. It's going far corner. Nice play
job.
by the Clippers now. They're pushing the ball up. Brendan Byron pushes it further, and now we're even more pressured by the Clippers. Jake Valsich puts some extra effort in there as well. Contain the ball. Back pass by the Sachems. Good hustle by number 5 for the Clippers, Sidford. He kept the ball out of the feet of the Sachem player. Sakanawa. Oh, now the little shove. Uh-oh, can't do that. Don't want to do that. Unnecessary. Sometimes it gets chippy, you're just frustrated you haven't scored and all that sort of thing. Both teams.
There go my balloons.
There go the balloons. Ball's coming out. Pentucket attempts to settle it. Player settles it momentarily. Working hard. A lot of running taking place here. All with a purpose. And
Little slip
Brendan
there.
Byron slipped. Crosses the ball over it. Does it again.
Oh, nice move.
Kicks through. Oh, what's the...
I think it's going to Newburyport way.
Well, it's an interesting call there, Richie, because Newburyport had control of it.
All right.
And if they have control of it, usually you allow it to continue. What I believe the official felt as though they were going to lose the ball, and I think he made the call
Okay.
with that in mind.
So it's almost like if it's a no harm, no foul, they'll let it go.
Exactly.
In this case here, ooh, cool.
You're not going to, don't take the advantage away from it. Shot on goal.
Oh, a nice bid there.
Very nice. And that was by who was it? Nick Washington.
Washington.
Yeah, Washington put it in there. Carrying the
Graham.
ball. He's carrying. Boy, I'll tell you, Newburyport has a little bit more energy right now, and maybe it's the having the opportunities.
What was that for?
I don't know. Again, same thing. It looked like Pentucket had the ball. I'm not quite sure why they took. You don't take away a team's advantage. I think that's.
Well, you penalize them in that case because they're going to get the ball anyway. But if they get a break
Exactly.
going, let them go.
Let them go. Goes outside. Good hustle by Washington. Washington sends it out of bounds. It's a throw-in for the Sachems.
You see, no score, 25 minutes to go in the game here in the second half.
Throw-in comes back. They turn it around a little bit. O'Neill has the ball. Tries to push the ball up. Newburyport takes it back. Number 15 for the Sachems has it at this point. That's Wright. Wright gives it to the goalkeeper, Scott. Hey, that was interesting. Number 20 for the Clippers throws it into 16. And that's from Valsic to Fay. Pentucket takes the ball over at that point.
Should be Newburyport ball
Yep.
now, yep.
Sakanawa has the ball. Making the throw in. 14 has the ball for the Sachems, and that
Ryan
was
Beaton.
Ryan Beaton, yes. And number 7 for the Clippers has it. Okay,
Oh.
it's a good play. It's a slide tackle on the ball. An opportunity for Brendan Byron. He couldn't get it through. Looks like he's going to try to get after it again. And number 16 for the Clippers matches up with the number 1 for 16 for the Clippers is Fay. Fay matched up with Green. He stepped in. He has it. Number 5 for the Clippers. Will Sidford tries a little bit of a spin move, loses the ball on the way out. Sakanawa gets hit. Yeah, that's it. That's a charge. That's a charge. Newburyport has the ball. It is a direct. Hit him right on the hip. Looked like shakes it off.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was going to be an ankle. Yeah.
I did too.
The way he get up, I thought he hurt his ankle. He's kind of crouched down there. Yeah, if we're just going to check about injury timeout, maybe. He'll have to go out now, right?
Yeah, he has to.
Ooh, he needs some attention.
I thought it might be a little bit on his hip as well, but the way he had been hit. Yeah.
Yeah, walking off a little ginger.
Does it look like a hip to you? A little bit?
Yeah, look at the way he's kind of
Twisting a
favored.
lot,
Yeah,
yeah.
because I thought it might have been an ankle at first when he got up, but I think he is favored a little bit on the left. He's reaching
yeah,
on his
lower
back,
back,
good lower
yeah.
back. Yep.
Hate when that happens.
23-13 to go in the game, no score. Clippers will be in possession when we start.
The best part of this, when you have a situation like this where it's 0-0, you can just feel the tension just gets greater and greater because a breakthrough has to occur.
Now, if this is World Cup, it'll be 0-0.
0-0.
Hey.
You're good.
Ooh.
Ball slides off to the corner. Hustling for the ball was Brendan Byron. Again, Brendan has almost had more energy as the game's progressed. Flicked in by number 12 for the Sachems Dixon, Jake Dixon. King pushes the ball in, and Nick Fay follows it up. Here comes the throw in from the Clippers. Coming from Jake Valsic. Switching it up. So number 8 for the Clippers,
That's
Nick Acquaviva.
I almost said Acquaviva.
Just slap that on a little bit. Number 12 for
Those
the
commercials they used to have. There's something about an Acquaviva, man.
Yeah. Dixon had it. Fay takes the ball. Fay continues. He's pushing. He's staying on top of it. He squeezed out
nice
number
job by
5.
Sidford.
Yeah, very nice by Sidford. They squeezed him out on the ball. Good turn here. 7 for the Clippers. Byron has the ball. He's had his motors going.
I'm impressed with his footwork. He does a
Yeah.
good job with his feet in the
He's
ball.
been keeping the ball right inside his area, which makes such a big difference in soccer. Or like hockey, same thing, same idea. Should have anticipated. It looked like it lost a little concentration there. It's now Newburyport's throwing, I believe. Good throwing. King Shema goes up. Flicks it out of bounds. Now it's Pentucket throwing. We don't have a ball, so. Usually with a runner, Richie, the runner's supposed to go up and down the line with the players. It's a little difficult when it's a little kid. But
There's not as many as the girls come. I think there's a lot more girls around, I
they
think.
probably have to be home for bedtime. The boys do. O'Neill makes the throw-in, throws it over the top. Let's see what the call is. I think the call is he slid underneath him, so that ends up being aid. Yeah, you can't slide under him like that when he's up in the air. It's kind of dangerous. Andy's making it.
I didn't know.
He hasn't made his call as far as how he's going to do it. Must be planning on an indirect. Nice ball.
Well, you see that ball
Bend it-
curve.
bend it like Beckham?
Yeah.
I know nobody's ever said that before.
There's a good shot of it here.
It was very nice, and over on the outside of the top right. Newburyport now has the goal kick. The official whistled it in play, wants things to get moving a little bit more. Number 5 for the Clippers again. Oh, yep. As long as he controls that there, that's. Look at this, Graham. Look at.
Yep.
Good hustle.
20 minutes to go. We played 3 periods, but
Nice
basically
idea.
no score.
Good
Although
ball.
They only have halves, but 3/4 of the way through.
Working hard. Valsic was right on top of it. Ball comes back out. They're looking to trap. They trap the ball. Now watch for the offside trap here, Richie. If Pentucket tries to strike it, watch the defender step up maybe 1 or 2 yards. Here we go. Graham again.
Ooh.
He's got it.
Get a shot.
He's got the shot.
Oh, nice save.
Great save by Eichel Scott.
Nice bid by the Clippers.
Graham
Graham.
really went hard.
He's been all over the place tonight. Good speed. Knows where the ball is. Made a good move down there.
Nice athletic move. Pentucket takes it to the corner. Number 7 for the Sachem's, Evan Burke has it, pushing it up. Newburyport anticipates. Nice defense there by Sidford again. Sidford's played nice defense today. He's been collapsing on the offensive player quite well. Oh, almost a mistake. Pentucket does maintain possession, however.
Oh, nice job
Nice
by Allman to
play
kick
by
it out.
Allman. Allman got it out of
Knocked
there.
it out.
Not in my house. Comes the throw-in. Inside. Collected by Pentucket, but then Newburyport got it. Now they're just kicking it out.
Look at the hustle.
Look at this, Graham May.
No.
Oh,
Oh, he hustled right down,
he
though.
flew down there, didn't he? Comes the throw-in by the Sachems. 18 minutes left in the contest. Shema trying to come up on the Sachem. Okay, that's it. Nice hustle. Stay with it. Both teams just staying with the ball so well. They're seeing what they're dealing with the defenders. They're getting collapsed upon on both ends. Person with the ball, you usually see 2 people collapsing on the player. Pentucket sets up their triangle. They're bringing it inside a little bit. The Sachem, I can't see the number, but he beat King Shema to the ball. Number 11, Graham again. Anticipated. Okay, now Newburyport has the ball. And this is number 15 for the Clippers.
That would be Matt Cody.
Matt Cody. He controlled it.
Look at Graham right down there again. He's all over the place.
Making the goalie think about it.
Ooh, that looked like right off the face of Cody.
Yep. Yeah, Cody, nice inside pass by Matt.
Oh, Sidford.
Yep. Now this is where you can set up a good play. You have somebody with a decent leg, and you work the angle. Let's see what angle the Clippers take.
Timeout. Did you
Okay.
get 1.5?
Apparently, yeah.
50. Is that 16:45?
That's a change from when I coached.
Yeah.
They didn't have that before. I would have loved to have had some timeouts back then.
Yeah. What happened to Merrill? Thanks, Bob.
I'm done. If you want it.
16:45 to go in the game. No score.
No score, and I think both teams have been pretty darn patient overall. They're both aggressive. They both want this game. It's a special game because of the ALS Cup.
Right.
Pentucket has had the advantage over the years. I know that they've won it the most out of,
Yeah.
I believe.
I got a question. A lot of times when it's down near the net, the goalie makes a save and everything else. What if a player, obviously he knows it's going to go past the goalie, can he reach out with his hands and what's the penalty call? What's the call on it? I mean, if it's the only way to stop the goal, he reaches up and dives on it with his hands. Is there going to be a penalty shot of some sort? Or is it just
yeah, it'll be penalty.
I suppose it's better than letting it get in. Might as well take the chance.
Yeah.
But I was wondering what the call was. It's just a regular penalty shot.
And what they had wanted to do at one point, what they wanted to say, if it was going to be a goal, but you go and use your hands, they were going to say it's a goal.
Okay.
Yeah. It's funny how officials react to it sometimes. In the past, anyway. That sometimes it's such a surprise that they'll call an indirect check.
Oh, okay.
I've had people say, okay, I don't know why they did that.
Okay.
So but why not?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's exactly. That's why I'm saying, but Newburyport's got an opportunity right here now.
This is going, now let's see, and they're working this right side right now, so I would say watch from the weak side. You have a player coming in from that weak side, and it'll probably come into this near corner, far corner.
Right. It looks like Cody's going to put it in play. Here comes the player now.
Here it comes. Okay, they're tracking it. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
It was
right
a
there
nice
for the
idea.
rebound. You call that, Steve? That's just what you said was going to happen, and the Clippers also were there to get the rebound.
They didn't see the hand there, but that's okay. Now you could call obstruction on that because if the player obstructs as the offensive player is coming in, it's just something that generally it's not called that often. Though I have to admit that.
In a game like this, with no score, you probably wouldn't see it called unless it was real flagrant.
Exactly. Just same as a handball inside. If it's inadvertent, they're not going to call it either. But this is that.
All right, good job.
Nice stop.
Hey, I'm ready to say, come on, ice the puck, you know?
Yeah, really. Well, you just try to get it out to midfield. You don't try to put it out in front because some of the stronger players with stronger legs are in the middle of the field. A good midfielder is going to be able to have the leg to put the ball back in. For instance, here. Now watch if it comes back inside. Number 10, O'Neill has the ball right now. Shema gets the ball up in the air. He may have wanted to have settled that, but I think he felt safer with the ball up rather than down by his feet at this point. They continue stepping in. Nice play. No, that's not.
Get it out.
Yeah, Newburyport had it, so they weren't going to call anything. Good non-call. Okay, and watch them working a pull too. See, the defense is coming up a little bit, so they're trying to cut down on the amount of field that Pentucket can work.
Again, a good play there by Sidford earlier, and then Shema right there.
Shema went down, but I think it was more, he just landed incorrectly at that point. Nice play there by, I think that's Sidford also. And this is where...
Whoa, Graham! Oh!
Maybe if you, one of the things that happens in that case, Graham was outstanding in that. That's that bobble. You have a bobble, you're entitled to the ball.
All right.
It's not considered, unsportsmanlike or anything like that. You're trying to create that pressure.
But again, it was good hustle by Graham.
Excellent
I never
hustle.
thought he'd even get an opportunity to get at it.
He's made some terrific runs for the Clippers there. Shema has the ball.
Oh, he just overstepped it.
And nice play by Pentucket on that play. Yeah. That's called, he slid to get his foot out of there. Brendan Byron had the ball on that play. Looked like he was going to be able to push it up. Number 5 for the Clippers. Again, Will Sidford. This might be just a short touch. Oh, no, they're working it deep. I'm surprised. Yeah, I thought they might work it short, but 13:30 left in the game, 0-0 the score. We were two men on the ball, putting pressure on it. Number 8 for the Sachems, Brendan Sullivan just put the ball out to the side. Looked like they were trying to push it up the sideline. I think you're going to see that a little bit more right now, and then they'll work it back inside. Work the sideline first. 14 comes in for the Sachems, and that's Ryan Beaton coming in for Leo Bello. Let it run. That was a nice play by both Clippers and Sachems. Clippers smelled it out.
Graham again.
Yeah, he jumped into the defender a little bit, so he had the call go against him.
That's tough when you're going for the ball, you bump them too.
Yeah.
It almost looks like you both going for it, but
Right.
you got a little bump.
Depends. If you go straight up and down,
Yeah.
you're not going to call it, but if you're leaning in at all, they generally call that. Kicked by the Sachems, pushed out there. Ball's coming up. Sachems control the ball. O'Neal pushing it up. Oh, missed the ball on that. Hate when that happens. That's so tough sometimes when you have a spinning ball. Very difficult to control.
12
We have
minutes.
More subs. 12 minutes left in the game. Still 0-0. We're seeing quite a game here. And you can see that they're leaving it all out on the field, as it were. Throw in by Newburyport. Controlling it. Trying to come through.
There's a break.
This gives an opportunity.
Oh,
It's an opportunity.
bad luck.
Bad luck. Jake's hand came up on Valsic. Okay, so this will be placed down what would be the 23-yard line. Good ball. Pentucket takes it outside. Throw in by the Sachems. So now they're setting up a play, very similar play. Look at this near side with they looking for 10 coming in, but it wasn't there. Okay, Newburyport had it. 17 for the Clippers. Gibney had the ball momentarily. Pentucket's controlling it.
Oh, nice job, Andrew.
Great
Nice
save
job by Allman.
Allman. And that's usually the way that was, that the player went into him. Now he just has to get away from them. They can't jockey the goalie that much. You may have contact, but not awful contact. Shimmer goes down, going after the ball. Now Byron has it. Yeah, Byron pushes it up again. Opportunity.
Oh, too high. Clippers have had some good bids here in the second half, the last 10 minutes or so.
And that was a beautiful ball put out there by Byron. And that was that Tom Graham again? Yeah, that was Tom Graham
was
heading
it?
down there. Yeah.
Oh, it was. I thought it was Byron, yeah.
Yeah. Byron had sent the ball up
Right,
here.
okay, yeah.
Goal kick for the Sachems. Crowd's getting a little louder.
10 minutes to go in the game.
There he goes.
Newburyport's
again.
definitely getting
Byron-
more aggressive.
Yeah. Byron has the ball. He's pushing it forward, trying to bring it inside. He's still there. He couldn't get his leg around to bring it to the net, but it was a nice effort. He had two players in close proximity to him. Goal kick for the Sachems. Here it comes. Trapped by the Sachems. Valsic started to come out. He's holding his area. He's protecting this sideline a little bit, trying to keep Beaton from making an effort there. They really are covering things up well. Jake Shackman, throw in. King Shema, flick. Ball comes through. 5 for the Clippers. Sidford had the ball momentarily. Pentucket has the ball again. Broke through. Byron had broken through. Shema flicks the ball slightly. Gives a short kick. Washington had the ball. Washington coming up on the ball, ran away from it a little bit. I
Missed that. I don't know why.
Pentucket knocks the ball out. Sullivan knocked it out. Newburyport throws. Shackman throws it up the field. Like a handball, but turned by number 7. 2 sevens going head to head. Evan Burke came in there. Yeah. Oh. Sidford. Shimmer flicks it back. Decent ball coming up through. I'll tell you, Newburyport is moving up a little bit. If you notice, they're coming up a little
keep
bit more
inching it,
upfield.
yeah.
Keep inching up.
Shot in the
Trying
field.
to get that good, get that good call. Of course, if the ball came, trying to take a charge, it's not basketball though. Oh, he did call it. Yeah, took the charge for the team. O'Neill's going to take the ball, approximately 35 yards out. Far post. Far post. Newburyport sets up the wall. They're trying to prevent that short corner. And here it is. Yep. Nice play.
Good job.
Nice save by Andrew Allman on his grandfather's 90th birthday. Good head. Little rugged work there. Nice play by Shackman.
Oh.
Handball, good call. Ball went in by Valsic, and then as it was blocked, his hand, the Pentucket defender's hand came up, number 14, Beaton. And that's Ryan Beaton. Good ball, up in the air. Coming out.
Clippers with it.
Clippers have it, moving it up the field. Graham keeps fighting for it. You don't want to call here. 6:27 left in the game, 0-0 score. No. He's giving it see what he says. Indirect. King Shema comes up. Graham has it. Graham turns, gives it back to Shema. Shema's coming up on the ball. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is going to be a throw-in for the Clippers.
5:50 to go in the game. Clippers love to pop one in here.
Graham is tripped.
No call.
Oh, wow. I guess not. Ball must have already gone out of bounds. So it's a goal kick for Pentucket. See how much Newburyport keeps up. If it's hit before the 50, there's no offside.
Wait a minute. There was a timeout. I think it was a timeout called by Pentucket. 5:21 to go in the game.
So Pentucket has taken their timeout. It's 0-0. This is pretty amazing.
It's been a fun game.
It really is. It's nice to see two teams play this well defensively and still have opportunities offensively.
I was just going to add to that. Right, the defense have been well, but there's been some good offensive opportunities. The goaltenders have played well for both teams.
Andrew has come up with some big saves for Allman, has come up with some big saves. And obviously Eichel Scott has come up with some big saves. And most of those have been coming from Tom Graham coming up tight.
I'm impressed with Graham's hustle. Graham has played a great game. And, Sidford and Brendan Byron have been all over the place.
And the speed. I didn't realize Tom was that fast, but boy, does he have some speed there, for sure. This is so different. I'm not used to them having timeouts.
5:21 to go.
0-0 score. They don't have sudden death.
No, that's just it. No shootout, no sudden death.
No.
Sometimes a case like that, whoever had the cup retains it, don't they, on a tie? Or do they split it 6 months?
Yeah.
I know a lot of times they'll do it if you're the defending champ and it ends a tie, then you get it. But sometimes this one they maybe split it both ways.
Right. They do. Yeah. Little noise from the fans down there. Very nice on the kick itself. Look at that. What a great hustle play by Brendan Byron. He's still pushing the ball up. Ball was and because of his hustle, he created a foul situation where Newburyport still has the ball. Well, he's coming from behind. You can't slide tackle from behind either, or you can't tackle from behind like that where you're taking somebody's leg out. That's a change from about 20 years ago. Ball's up.
Looking for the head tip. Oh, deflected.
Still free.
Oh, right
Saved
straight
by
at him.
Eichel Scott. And that was off of the foot of Graham as well, right?
Yep. Right spot that time.
You just want to have something,
Clippers have definitely
Squeeze
had
in.
the advantage on shots
yeah,
lately. Overall, Pentucket's probably had the most shots, but
definitely in the second half. Newburyport has shown some offensive prowess. They are angling for the ball. They're doing everything legal there.
oh,
What was that?
wow.
I'm not quite sure what the call was. He slipped, I thought, but maybe he saw something we didn't see. And I don't believe, I'm not,
Oh,
unless,
no. Is he talking to the other official? Wonder if he
Yeah.
maybe missed it or something?
well, nope, they're calling, there must have been some activity after the fact. Sometimes that happens too. So we have this is a direct kick. So you really got to make sure you're on the goal side on this, because you don't want anything getting through like that. Okay, Graham has the ball.
Nice job by Graham. He
Yeah.
shielded his body so they couldn't get at it. And
Yep. Okay, now patience here. Shackman puts the ball up. Ball continues to come forward. Graham, I think his teammates believe that Graham can get any ball just by the way that they're going after it. Throw in Pentucket. This is an important throw in. This is composure now. Clippers holding theirs, Pentucket holding theirs. O'Neill had the ball. Now pushing it forward is Green.
good move.
Green gives it inside. That's
Oh,
the
nice
composure right there. Oh, this ball pass back. Pentucket is moving the ball around on the outside of the area.
That was Byron that made that good defensive play then.
Little leg tired. This is where your skills come in at this time of the game. Rams coming up. They've got to feel that pressure. Well, obviously the goalie did. He got rid of it as quickly as he could. Okay, Washington trying to get the ball. Good ball up by Valsic. Thought Graham had that ball for a moment there. Throw in Newburyport. Throw in by Valsic. Allowing players to come in and out.
All right, 2 minutes.
And Shema comes in. We are under 2 minutes. Opportunity for the Clippers.
Oh, nice
Good
hustle.
hustle. Yep, Shema's there. It's Newburyport ball on this throw-in.
Substitution.
Oh, you got to make this quick. You don't have a lot of time on the clock. You don't want to be in an offensive zone and lose the opportunity. Okay, this is definitely going inside. Watch. It's going to cut back. There it is.
Oh, he couldn't get it.
Nice idea. Didn't get it to where we wanted to. Coming up from behind. Oh, this is tough play. Pentucket handles the ball. Ball comes across. Slides off his foot. Slide tackle. Nice play by the Clippers. Number 15 for the Clippers. Beautiful slide tackle. Matt Cody. Very nice play. Classic defense there. Okay, here comes the throw-in. From number 14 for the Sachems, Ryan Beaton. Settles the ball. Here it comes back out. Graham's coming hard after it. Sachems control it.
Well, look how quick the advantage changed, though.
Control now. Here we go. Okay,
Nice move.
Here comes the push. Brings it back inside, looking to turn it. Back toward midfield. They're settling the ball. It's a little battle there. Byron was hustling after the ball there. Here comes Byron again. Ball comes through. Newburyport controls. I think Graham with the ball there. Tough ball.
Right.
And that is Brandon O'Neill, I believe.
Right, Brandon O'Neill
think
shooting
it is.
first for Pentucket. Score.
Right side. Let's make sure it is Brandon O'Neill. I think it was.
10. Oh. Let me see.
Turn around, Brandon.
Can't find him now.
Goal by number 10, Brandon O'Neill.
I think you heard us say it, yeah. This is going to be, is this Shima? Oh no,
Is it Tom?
it may be Graham, number 11. I didn't see the numbers going out there. Yeah, this might be Graham.
They have to maintain their feet on the goal line until it's struck.
Graham ties it up for Newburyport.
That's cool.
This is almost tough at a goalie, almost impossible.
Tom Graham. Oh, was it Cody?
5 would be Sidford.
Sidford.
Was Sidford? Can't see that. Didn't see the number. So it's Sidford. All right, I'll see who this one is. Turn this way. That was number 8,
Number 8.
Sullivan.
Brendan Sullivan, you're over. Now Newburyport comes in.
That's going to be. This is
Now it's
Graham.
not
This is
Graham.
Graham now.
No pressure. Graham places the ball down. If he makes this, and what I assume is that it's sudden death. at
Yeah,
this
I don't
point.
know, because sometimes they have like you go 3 first and then they go sudden death. Oh, he missed it. Misfired.
Yeah. So now it's still tied.
This is going to be number 14.
14 for them. It's Ryan Beaton.
All right.
It's always interesting who freezes who and all that good stuff. But it's something they'll never forget.
Oh
that's
yeah,
for
this
sure.
is. Boy, this is almost impossible for a goalie though. It's just amazing.
Oh yeah, from that distance,
Yeah.
you have to make
You
a
gotta-
decision
you gotta
based on
guess
how
right
they
off.
strike the
Yep.
ball. They probably played each other since they were children, young children.
Oh, nice save.
Save, magnificent save by Andrew Allman, out prone to his right, tipping the ball away from a potential goal.
Happy birthday, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah, that's for Gramps.
All right, this is Brendan Byron.
Brendan Byron really had his engine going, as we talked about earlier. Let's see if he makes the most of it. Generally up the middle is good.
Yes.
Byron
Oh, yeah, they're going to go 5 guys first.
go 5.
Then it goes sudden death. This is number 6,
Number
Connor
6.
Beaton.
The other Beaton, Connor Beaton, and he's one of the captains, I believe, as well,
Yes, Connor is, yes.
as was Ryan.
Okay, you're right. Yep. And Sullivan, who also shot, was one of the captains.
Andrew Allman ready to pounce.
Oh, right over. Yep.
And Beaton scores. We're tied again.
Tied at 2-2.
This is
20.
exciting.
20.
Number 20
Valchik.
is,
Valchich?
oh, Valsich from
Yeah.
Newburyport. Yes,
Yeah.
Jake Valsich.
People getting their money's worth tonight.
Oh, for sure. This is exciting. Listen to the noise outside.
Yes.
Oh, that's Valsich.
So it's 3-2 Newburyport, and I think each team has one more to go. Number 16, Sean Keegan.
Sean Keegan has that opportunity now. He's a senior for Pentucket.
So if he scores, Newburyport gets a chance to shoot again. If not, it's over. I think this is the fifth one. I think it would be it. Newburyport leads 3-2.
He's judging it.
Saved by Omen, and that's it.
And the Clippers have won the cup. ALS Cup 2014 with an outstanding save by Andrew Allman.
Boy, he made two good ones in that.
Two excellent saves on his grandfather's
Right,
90th
yeah.
birthday.
Boy, what a great way to end off. Boy, exciting. They're going to be carrying him.
Yes. Both teams played such a wonderful game. It is under the heading. It's a shame that somebody had to lose. However,
Yeah. Well, on the records it goes as a tie,
Yeah.
but this for the tournament, Newburyport wins the cup. That was great. I'll tell
This
you,
is
it was
neat.
exciting.
it's something they'll be able to remember for the rest of their lives.
Now we'll probably have I assume a handshake. No. Or maybe the presentation of the cup.
Presentation anyway, yes.
I know. I didn't notice that they had a presentation of the cup at the girls' game, did they? We were talking, and I didn't even notice.
I don't know. I think they did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
They went side by side
Okay.
up here,
All
I
right.
believe.
Yeah. Okay. But again, now we're going to recap the overtime, since we do have a chance for a recap here. A second recap. Pentucket went first, and Brandon O'Neill scored. Then for Newburyport, it was Will Sidford scored to make it 1-1. And then the next attempt was by Sullivan Brendan Sullivan for Pentucket. His was not good. And then Tom Graham for Newburyport missed. It was no good, so it stayed 1-1 after two rounds. The third round, it was Ryan Beaton. His shot was no good. And then Brendan Byron scored for Newburyport, but the Clippers had 2-1. Connor Beaton come back to tie the score at 2-2. And then Jake Valchich for Newburyport went ahead 3-2 for Newburyport after 4. And then came down to Sean Keegan, and the save was made by Andrew Allman, and that made the score, kept the score at 3-2 Newburyport. Newburyport didn't have to shoot the last shot. So again, it was a nice overtime shootout victory for Newburyport. Although as far as the state records go, it goes to a 0-0 tie. But there's the cup right there with the Clippers holding the cup. And the Clippers win in a shootout by a score of 3-2. I guess the league probably goes 1-0 as far as the final goes.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, but Newburyport wins the cup, and it's a state title that goes state-wise at 0-0.
0-0.
But the Clippers are the cup winner, so double victory for Newburyport tonight. The girls and boys both won.
This hasn't happened in quite a while, but I'm sure it's a pleasure for Coach Sean Blue and his Clippers. And Pentucket can go home saying, "Hey, we had a tie in this game as well."
It was a lot of fun.
They're celebrating out on the field. Outstanding.
So again, now the final score of the shootout, the Newburyport wins the shootout by a score of 3-2 to win the ALS Cup. And for Steve Malafant, this is Richie Eaton saying thanks for being with us, and stay tuned to PortMedia for more sports. Coverage of high school sports is brought to you in part by Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, Pentucket Medical, Nick's Pizza, Institution for Savings Bank, Oregano Pizzeria and Restaurant, Appleton Eye Associates, Giuseppe's Fresh Pasta and Fine Food, Port City Sandwich Company. We would like to thank Nick's Pizza for being the Feed the Crew sponsor.